Snoopy Love and Gang, a new season is upon us. It is now time for Boysenberry Festival at Knott's Berry Farm, which is running from March 13th to April 12th. In case you don't know what Boysenberry Festival is, it is a season at Knott's Berry Farm where there's food, plenty of food that is boysenberry themed. There is entertainment, decor, and all around vibes that are centered around boysenberries. And in case you're wondering, okay, why boysenberries? It's because that is part of like the Knott's history. What started as a little berry stand then became this, theme park that we know now as Knott's Berry Farm. In case you're also wondering, well, what is a boysenberry? It is a hybrid between a raspberry, blackberry, and a loganberry. Some common questions I have been seeing online are whether this is like a separate ticketed event. No, this is not a separate ticketed event happening at the farm. Basically, as long as you have admission to the park, that you can, partake and enjoy the festivities. The only thing that you have to purchase separately is a tasting card if you want to try some of the foods that are tasting card eligible. The tasting cards are sold online on the Knott's website. They're $45 for season pass holders and $55 for non-season pass holders when you buy it online. Each tasting card gives you 6 different tastings, and you can check out on their website which food items are going to be eligible under the tasting card. You don't have to use the tasting card all in one day. You can actually just use it during multiple visits, just as long as it's within Boysenberry Festival dates. I should also really emphasize that the tasting card itself is not admission. This is just for you to try the food that's under the tasting card. There are also items that are a la carte, which you can just purchase separately. And some of these a la carte items are also meal plan eligible. So definitely check out the guide they have online to see what's under the tasting card and what is under the a la carte section and meal plan eligible. So yeah, you should definitely just go through the food items so that you can see what you like and what you want to get. I genuinely love this time of year. I literally got 2 tasting cards last year, so yeah, it's really good. It's basically the exact same thing as the Food and Wine Festival at Disneyland, where you buy a card and you're able to buy food items that are eligible with that card. So, with that being said, I have taken a look at what is going to be offered during Boysenberry Festival. So, I am basically just looking at the Knott's website. Here's my iPad. That's where they that's where they have like photos and like descriptions of the food, or like, telling you exactly like what what's there. The first thing that has really caught my eye, kettle chip nachos with boysenberry brisket from Mrs. Murphy's. That sounds really good. Chicken sliders with boysenberry coleslaw. You know what? I'm not really a fan of coleslaw. When you add boysenberry to the mix, I'm down. I'm game for that. This also really piqued my interest. It's from Wilderness Dogs and Drinks booth, and it says boysenberry candied bacon on a stick. Yeah, yeah, your girl loves bacon. And it sounds really good. I should also really like emphasize the fact that boysenberry works great in sweets and in savory foods because it's not like a sweet berry. I feel like it's tangy. I guess that's the best word to describe boysenberry. I don't know how to describe it properly, but you just gotta try it for yourself. Now, at the Wilderness Dance Hall, there's going to be, oh god, boysenberry and orange tempura chicken lettuce wrap tacos. Also sounds like something I'd want to wait to see what other people think. It sounds good. My interest is piqued, but I would want to wait and see like what folks have to say about it first before I go out and try it. That sounds good to me. Also, this one, the monkey bread topped with glaze and boysenberry. Yeah, I want to try that for sure, for sure. Okay, now at the Wilderness Dance Hall patio booth, they've got tacos with cauliflower and boysenberry coleslaw. Definitely want to try these. At the Calico Railroad Bar booth, We've got boysenberry brisket over mac and cheese. The desserts are to die for during Boysenberry Festival. Those are really my favorite things. So let's talk about some of the ones I really want to try. For example, at the Gold Mine Trail booth, we've got the boysenberry sherbet paleta and boysenberry cream paleta. Yeah, I need to try at least. I want to try the cream one more. I definitely need to try that. That I'm assuming it's gonna taste like those like Mexican paletas, but like boysenberry flavored. Yeah, yeah, that's my vibe. Now going over to the Ghost Town Bakery, they're gonna have a boysenberry pistachio bar. I need to try that. Like that needs to be in my belly. RN. That sounds really good. I'm so excited for that. There was another one that I saw that also looked really good. I'm not sure which one this is right here in the corner, but that looks so good. I just don't know which one that is. I'll like probably add it here later on. Then at the Charleston Circle Coffee, they're gonna have a matcha with boysenberry cold foam. Oh my gosh, I need to try that. Like, not even a huge fan of matcha, but I do love when a topping is added on top of it. Like, I feel like that's the only way I really enjoy matcha. So, yeah, those are some of the things that I would like to try during Boysenberry Festival that are tasting card eligible. Now let's talk about the a la carte items because they look really good. This is like my top a la carte item that I need to try. And it's at Casa California. And it's the boysenberry marinated carnitas bowl served with boysenberry pico de gallo and boysenberry salsa. Yes, because last year they had the boysenberry chicken version of this. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be kind of like the same, just like with carnitas instead of the chicken. So I'm so excited to try this. Like, oh. And then they're also gonna have a boysenberry tres leches cake. I feel like they had this one last year. I didn't try it, but if I get the chance to, I'm totally game for that. Um, at Baja Taqueria, they're gonna have the potato tacos with boysenberry crema, shredded lettuce, and cotija cheese. Yes. The other thing that looked really good to me, boysenberry chicken tenders at Boardwalk Barbecue. What did I say it like that? Boysenberry chicken tenders at Boardwalk Barbecue. Sorry. At Prop Shop Pizza, there is a boysenberry sausage and mushroom pizza. Yeah. At the Gourmet Churro Factory, beignets with vanilla soft serve and boysenberry topping. Those look really good. They're really coming for Disneyland's wig with this one, for sure. Which is valid, which is so valid. Bro, the burgers at Sutter's Grill have been insanely good lately. So this season, they're gonna have a boysenberry chimichurri cheeseburger with butter, lettuce, and red onions. Yeah, I'm interested. That was kind of a lot. Like, am I actually gonna try every single one of these items? No, definitely not. But I hope this also serves as like a reference for me because every single time it's a new season and I'm like at the park, I'm like, I don't know what to eat. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know what to eat. I'm like so like paralyzed with like all the decisions to make. So I hope this also serves as a reference for me and hopefully maybe even for you. Or maybe you're looking at the items I said, you're like, no, I do not want to try that. But yeah, last year I enjoyed everything I ate except for the deep fried French toast that everybody seemed to love except for me. I was like, no, it was so oily and like so greasy. I mean, yeah, it's like deep fried French toast, right? But it was just too much for me. Way too heavy for my stomach. I got nauseous, left the park. No, like that was just a no for me. However, everything else was great. Now, for some of the entertainment that happens during Boysenberry Festival, there is the show The Great Bank Robbery. I watched this show for the first time last year and I loved it. It's such a funny little like comedy. I guess that's the best way to describe it. You should definitely check it out for yourself. Also, the Knott's Preserved show at the Calico main stage. It's also really good. I watched it for the first time last year as well. I had never really like paid attention to it. Honestly, like I'm gonna be real with y'all. If something doesn't have Snoopy involved in it, I'm not gonna be as like jazzed about it, or like I'm not gonna like make such a huge effort to go see it. However, I watched this show and I loved it. I think I watched it like 3 times last year or so. It's cool. And I guess they added like screens on stage, which kind of like help move the story along. And that was really cool. I really enjoyed it. There's also the craft fair. So there's a bunch of like craft booths set up for folks to purchase things. Also, the Peanuts characters are dressed up in like purple boysenberry themed outfits. That's really cute. I love that they're also included. And there is also like Peanuts merch that's also boysenberry themed throughout the park. So you'll want to keep an eye out for that. I have some purple eyeshadow going on. The purple cardigan, purple Snoopy. It really is Boysenberry Festival. Well, gang, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, etc. And yeah, bye, gang.